Sup you guys, ASD Classified here, and I'm about to do another review of Beast Morphers, this time episode 11, Tools of the Betrayed. So, this was really bad, you guys. This was really bad. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This was awful. Okay, let's just do a rundown of the episode, okay? Let's just get through it. So, the episode begins with the core 3 Rangers at the Riptide gym, that gym they be going to, you know, the fake ass juice bar. So the 3 Rangers were there and they were like training. So Devin was sparring with Ravi and Zoe, and Ravi and Zoe had blindfolds on to try to channel their animal DNA or something. I don't know. Dialogue was bad. The little spar scene was bad. Like, it was really bad. Like, after they filmed this and edited it together, they should have saw how terrible it was and just left it out. But whatever, they included it in this episode. It was terrible. So after the sparring match, then Ben and Betty showed up and they're like, oh my gosh, Devin, your package came in today and we know how you were looking forward to this package, so we decided to bring it straight to you. Then Devin opens the package and it's a VR helmet thingy that he ordered, and he's super excited to use it and whatever, but then the communicators go off. So a monster attack. Well, actually, Blaze and some foot soldiers are attacking, I don't know, the city or whatever. So the Rangers gotta, you know, fight him, obviously. And before the Rangers leave, Devin's like, oh, Ben and Betty, can you take care of my helmet? You know, just take it back to the base and make sure nothing happens to it. So as soon as he says that, we all know something's about to happen to it. So instead of me sitting through the hilarious hijinks that Ben and Betty are about to go through, I just fast forward through all of that until they got to the point where they broke the damn thing. So yeah, Ben and Betty break the thing. Oh no, Devin's gonna be so mad at us. So yeah, the Rangers engage Blaze in battle, right? The battle is whack. Then Devin ends up destroying that device that the villains use to create monsters, Robotrons. So yeah, Devin ends up destroying it and Blaze retreats. Yay, go good guys, you know. So yeah, back at the, I don't know, the command center, the good guy base, Power Ranger base, Grid Battle Force, back at that place. So Ben and Betty bring the broke VR helmet there and they run into Zoe first. And they explain what happened to Zoe, and Zoe's like, you know what, Devin's gonna be furious with you guys. So instead of y'all dealing with him in angry black man mode, I'll take the fall for you guys, okay? It's fine. I'll say that I broke it on accident. He won't be that mad at me. So yeah, when Devin shows up and sees that his helmet is broke, Zoe lies to cover for Ben and Betty and say, I broke it by accident, Devin. I am so sorry. And yeah, Devin believes it and he's really not that mad with Zoe. Okay, moving on from that, Nate has created these new devices, these Gigadrone detecting devices. So when Evox decides to teleport a Gigadrone to the city, the Rangers will know that one is teleporting there ahead of time, right? They'll know before it even like actually shows up. Okay, so Beast Morphers is now trying to be like Go Busters in episode 11. Interesting. I don't really see the point in these devices. I don't really see what they change or how they really help, okay? So the Rangers are gonna form their Zords and, like, I don't know, be ready for battle before the Gigadrone even teleports in, I guess, so that a couple of buildings aren't destroyed. I guess. I don't really see the point in this, but they're acting like it's such a big deal, so whatever, okay. So, the villains. Let's get back to them. Let's get back to Roxy, because Roxy came up with a plan here. She came up with a plan to create a monster that has the ability to make a device like fall apart. So if you have a device that's already built and working, if the monster hits it with like a ray gun, then the device will instantly just break apart, like fall to pieces, alright? Assembly is not required. So, great. She sends this monster to Earth. Okay, cool. So, as I said before, Nate created these Gigadrone detecting devices, and there's like 6 of them, I think. And the Rangers took each of these devices and put them in the different parts of the city, right? And Ben and Betty were given a device to put in the city, right? They put their device together. The monster ended up shooting this device, so it made the device like fall apart, okay? Ben and Betty had to assemble it originally, and now the monster hit it with a device and it fell apart like it was never assembled, right? The Rangers, back at their base, they activate all the devices, and they see that every one of the devices activate except the one that was given to Ben and Betty. So they use like their satellite cameras to check on that area where the device is put, and they see that the device is in a bunch of pieces. What does this mean? So this means Ben and Betty didn't do what they were supposed to do and put the device together in the first place? Right. So Ben and Betty show back up at the base with Zoe because she took them out for ice cream. So they show up with ice cream, and to the Rangers it looked like Ben and Betty were just goofing off. So y'all were just eating ice cream instead of putting that device together like they were supposed to be doing, right? That's how it looks to them. And Ben and Betty's like, no, we did put the device together. I don't know why it's like that now. What the fuck? And then Devin confronts Zoe at this point. It's like, you know what? Earlier, Zoe, you told me that you broke my helmet, but Ben and Betty are the ones that look like they broke my helmet. Because they had like bruises on their head. I guess that's how they broke the helmet. I told you I fast forward through all of that. So yeah, then Zoe confesses like, yes, I lied. I covered for them because I didn't want you to be mad at them. Yes, they broke your helmet. But they're not lying about this. They really did put that device together. And, you know, Devin's like, no, you lied about this. So you're probably lying about this and you're a liar. And lying is wrong. And how dare you lie to me, you liar. So, yeah, they're arguing about this. And then Zoe just walked off and it's like, all this drama was unnecessary. Okay, she lied about your helmet. Your helmet is not an important thing. This Gigadrone detecting device is an important thing. It could mean saving the world. I don't think she's gonna lie about that. This is unnecessary drama, you guys. But whatever, this happened, right? Eventually, the monster shows up, Roxy's monster. The Rangers go to combat it, and then they figure out that the monster has the ability to make devices, you know, come apart, right? So then they put two and two together, like, oh, well, Ben and Betty must have put their device together, and this monster must have destroyed it. Okay, cool. So this monster ends up using his ray gun on the Rangers' weapons and makes their guns come apart, and then it makes their teleporter come apart too, so they can't even summon new weapons, right? Oh no! What are the Rangers gonna do? Well, it doesn't really matter because the monster didn't retreat. So yeah, and yeah, and I should say that only 4 Rangers engaged this monster. Zoe was somewhere feeling sorry for herself after the confrontation with Devin. So yeah, only 4 Rangers confronted the monster at this point. And then the monster just ran away after, you know, destroying their weapons and whatever. He ran away, to be fair. He ran away because Roxy told him to run away. And he ran away to go find Zoe while Roxy dealt with the other 4 Rangers. Too bad that didn't last long because she ran away from them as soon as they gave her a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so the monster attacks Zoe while she's by herself. He destroys her morpher. Okay, then to avoid getting assaulted by a bunch of tronics, she jumps up really high using her jackrabbit DNA, and the monster is able to use that disc thing that was made in the last episode to examine the data on her ability. So now the monsters have copied Zoe's jackrabbit ability, you know, like they copied, was it Robbie's ability last episode? Yeah. So now they have 2 Ranger abilities copied. Yay. How am I going to get through this episode? Okay. So those things happen. Then the other Rangers show up, right? And then Cruz shows up, right? Cruz gives Zoe another morpher. And he also gives the other Rangers new teleporters for their weapons, right? Great. I am so happy this was resolved in 2 seconds. So happy. Because after that, you know, the Rangers morph and they easily defeat this monster. I mean, easily defeat him. So, oh god. So the monster's defeated, but then the villains decide to send a Gigadrone to the city. But guess what, you guys? Because of Nate's device, you know, Grid Battle Force detects that they're teleporting Gigadrone in the city, and the Rangers immediately call the Zords to fight it. Wow, you guys, so revolutionary. It's so amazing. What would have happened if the Rangers didn't have Nate's detecting device? Nothing. The scene would have played out exactly the same. I don't even know what the point of this device is, but whatever. The Rangers show up to fight this Gigadrone, but oh no, not so fast. There's another Gigadrone hiding within that Gigadrone. So it's like 2 in 1. So yeah, the Rangers have to fight 2 Gigadrones at the same time. Well, it's a good thing that the Rangers now have 2 Megazords. So yeah, the Rangers just fight the Gigadrones and win. Woo. Yeah, okay. Like I'm kind of tired of talking about this episode. They end up fixing Devin's broken VR helmet. Woo, and the episode ends. Woo. I hate this episode. Like I hate this episode. It is bad. Let me explain something. There's like, you have a monster that has the ability to instantly destroy the Rangers' weapons, right? And you somehow undercut all that tension by like, oh, well, the Rangers just have other weapons. Oh, let's just give them new teleporters. Oh, you destroyed one of the Power Rangers' Morphers. Let's just give them another one. Like, in 2 seconds. In 2 seconds. In 2 seconds. Okay. This isn't the first time Power Rangers has like had spare range morphers. SPD had spare range morphers, right? And I remember when SPD first came out and people on Range were like, what the fuck? When like Bridge was just given a random spare morpher, right? Because there was an episode with Bridge. I think it was the one he was kidnapped and like he was kidnapped and put in his room where the walls were closing in on him. I think it was that episode where his morpher was damaged and then he was just brought a new one once he was saved, like it was nothing. And I remember some fans were like, they didn't like that at the time. I remember that, but you know, there was a lot of other fans were like, no, it makes sense because SPD is this big branch and it is kind of in the future, so it makes sense that they would have spare morphers, right? So here we are with Grid Battle Force, right? It's also a big organization, so I'm not that bothered that they have spare morphers. It's just how easy of a fix this is what annoys me. Like, oh, a monster destroyed your morpher. It's like, oh, well, here's another one, girl. Nothing to worry about. It's just, there was really no challenge here. There was no challenge. There was no sense of threat. There was nothing. Okay, this monster was kind of pointless. It was pointless. All you have to do was dodge, and you'll be fine. And you have all the weapons in the world, which just bring you new ones. Woo! It's just, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I feel like this episode could have been improved if the monster actually shot Steel. Because there was a point in the episode where he almost shot Steel, right? And Steel is a robot, even if they do that whole part human thing. He's a robot mostly. So if he get hit by that beam, he's going to come apart, right? I feel like they should have had that happen. He should have came apart. It would have been interesting to watch, you know. I mean, I'm not asking for him to be destroyed forever, right? Nate can rebuild him. But I feel like that could have been a thing in this episode that, you know, showed Nate being emotional again, even though we kind of had that in like episode 9. But whatever, okay? We could have had Nate kind of like struggling to rebuild him or whatever. It's just, it would have gave something. It would have gave some sort of tension here. There was absolutely none in this episode. This episode sucked. It sucked. So yeah, the villain plot sucked. There was really nothing in this episode that entertained me. Like nobody was really being funny. Like there was nothing in this episode. It was just useless to me. And honestly, I'm giving it a 1. I'm getting a 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5, you know. I thought about giving it a 2 because, you know, I do kind of like Scrozzle. I think Scrozzle is the only villain that I do like really genuinely like. I mean, like without Scrozzle, they would really all be worthless. They would be like no challenge to the Rangers at all. So I kind of like Scrozzle. But yeah, not even he was enough to make me give this a 2. It's a 1 out of 5. I'm sorry. Anywho, I've been meaning to ask this question about Nate and Steel. Why don't they have special abilities? I don't get why they don't have special like mantis power or beetle power or something. The other Rangers have their own animal special power thing. Why don't Nate and Steel have that? I feel like that is a big oversight on the writer's part. I don't get why they don't have that. Whatever. Okay, I rated the episode. So if you're watching this review, what did you think about episode 11 of Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was mud? Let me know in the comment if you'd be so kind. Alright, later guys. John out.